Hello and welcome to another video. Today we're going to be discussing input, output, and variables. And really, if you never done a programming language, this is going to be a lot harder for you. So, for the time being, if you do know programming languages, I know you know this, but just kind of follow along. And probably if you do know another language, this will come a lot easier. First thing is the simple print. This is how you get output. Simple hi or hello world. I'm not going to do that because it's overused, and it comes back hi. Now, that's great, but let's ask questions. Want to do that? Great. This is what we would call input. So unlike printing the hi, we want to get user data now. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the simple input command. Same thing as the hi, except it's input. Instead of print, put whatever you want. I'd recommend asking a question, name, and close it, and it asks you your name. I'm going to put Luke. Boom, it is Luke. But, as you can see, it comes back Luke. Now, it doesn't look very pretty, and you're probably like, well, it comes back, but that's pointless. Well, this is where we get into variables. But I don't want to rush too fast, so let's review what we've learned. Print prints things. Simple print with this, and it prints hi. Input, and you put your simple question. It asks you, and it repeats. But I don't want it to repeat, because what happens is it repeats and that's it. It doesn't even store it. Well, this is where variables come in. So what is a variable? A variable is simply a name, Luke, equals my age, which is 15. Boom. You put in Luke, and it comes back 15. Now, I also want to show you that if you put in let's say my sister's name, Hannah. Nothing comes back. It gives you an error. This is because we have not defined the name to become a variable. So how do you do that? Well, you would equal it to 13, which is my sister's age. And now if you put in Hannah, it recognizes it. Wonderful. Now, let's talk, however, about this input. How do I get it to respond? So, again, input, dog's name. My dog's name is Wednesday. However, when I put in Wednesday, it gives me an error. When I put in dog, it gives me an error. Either way, it gives me an error. So that data is lost. The only record of it is in the terminal. So, you may be like, well, let's put it inside a variable. But how do we do that? Well, what we do is we get the variable. In this case, it's going to be dog. So, just to prove dog gives you an error, put dog. And instead of equaling it to Wednesday, we equal it to input. And you put dog's name. Wednesday. And you'll notice this time nothing comes back. Wednesday does not come back. And you're like, well, is it broken? No, it's not broken. Because look, if I go down, I do Wednesday. Sorry for that glitch, by the way. I think you saw that, if I'm not mistaken. If you do Wednesday, or not Wednesday, if you do dog, look what comes back. Wednesday comes back. So, that is basically how that works. You store things in variables. So again, let's review. Print is how you get output. Okay. Input, simply this. And variables is like this. Sorry. Variables is simply, well, you get the point. And so, hello equals 1, hello. And to make a variable equal something, you would do now, one more thing before I go. If you put print, and again, this is just a little challenge, you don't have to remember this, and you put the name of the variable, print, you put the name, it comes back. The variable actually, or the thing stored, comes back. So I think that's just really cool. Just wanted to point that out. So, thank you for watching again. I hope that the audio and the video was okay. I'm getting everything set up, so I apologize if it's kind of messed up. I hope it's not. I want to be as professional as possible. If you need help, just ask me. Again, I want to drill this in your head. Print is to get output, or output. Input is input, and so on and so forth, and the variables and everything else.